One of the world's giants of entrepreneurs, that's Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, said it is important for young entrepreneurs to be adequately self-aware about things they do not know. What don't you know, or what do you know in terms of entrepreneur as young as you are? This is the Changemaker's Voice, and my name is Andy Pondichi, and you're warmly welcome to Andyopon Online TV, where we embark on a mission to empower ourselves, to uplift our voices, and change our world. Let's take a quote for the week. We'll be right back. You're warmly welcome back, and I'm sure you got motivated by the short quote you just read. Whatever you are doing, don't give up, still motivating, and keep going. That's last 2 years in 2022, almost 2 years now. I interviewed a zealous young entrepreneur from one of the universities in Accra, doing so well for himself. He's actually a breadwinner. I don't spill much beans. Let's find out who our guest is on this episode. We'll come back with more. Don't go anywhere.
Ernest Antwi is an orphan born and bred in Agona Nasaba in the central region to the later Bina Neakoa and Kwabina Yamboa, with the brand name Beema Nsuooh. Ernest Antwi, a tertiary student, works hard to fund his education by hawking sachet water. Ernest is said to have spent his childhood moments with his grandmother, Mrs. Paulina Duodo. Ernest's educational journey started from the Nasaba Presbyterian Junior High School, later transitioning to the Nyakram Senior Technical School Nyastek in Agona Nyakram, where he studied BTech, with an endeared inspiration from his father. Ernest is an ambitious man who is wallowing through the rumbles and defying all odds to make his resolute dreams a reality. The entrepreneur has a delicate priority of owning a pure water manufacturing company and hopes to be a brand ambassador for a manufacturer and to own a construction company under the brand name Beema Nsuooh Construction.
Well, guys, I'm sure you now know who our guest is. He needs no introduction, but yes, sir, we introduce him to you. That's Beema Nsuooh, the popular, famous, young entrepreneur doing so well across the streets of Accra, selling pure water in suits under the scorching sun of Ghana. Beema Nsuooh, welcome to the Changemaker's Voice. 1, 2, 3. Empower your world. Charlie, you're warmly welcome back. And before we even zoom into the cracks of this interview, as I allowed my audience to know, we interviewed you almost 2 years now in 2020 about your journey, about how you began and all that, and by the grace of God, where the Lord has brought you now. Before we continue the interview, I want my audience, especially those who don't or who have not watched the previous interview, to watch a snippet of the interview. Let's watch this video. We'll come back with more. So majority of the youth have the assertion that becoming a successful businessman is like forcing a dog to lay egg. Yeah, what's your personal experience of the story since you have your own business?
Starting business is difficult, as we are saying, but if you are ready to start, it's not difficult.
Okay.
You get it? If you are ready to start, it's not difficult. Me personally, as I started selling the water like this, as I went to the person, I told the person that I would take and go and sell it. After, when I come and do the account, take my profits and give the actual money. So you can start a business without any money, and you can. It depends on the business that you are starting.
Exactly, it depends.
It depends on the business.
So what one, apart from capital, what one thing would you tell us in starting a business with that we should focus on apart from capital? What one thing would you encourage us on?
I will encourage the audience and those that into business and those that they are willing to do business is that we have so many people that are into business. So for you to get interest or for you to get like to learn more about business, you need to get in contact with someone who is to that business that